Hey, how's it going everyone? Boris from Restless Off-Road here. In today's video, we're going to be installing bolt-on rock sliders on an 01 to 07 Toyota Sequoia. Let's get to it. So these are the Sequoia, first gen Sequoia rock sliders that we're going to be installing today. On the Sequoia right here. Fully bolt-on, straight to the frame. This is what it looks like before. So the first thing that we're going to do is take these steps off. They're held on by, I think, at least 8 12mm bolts onto the body. So we're just going to remove those first and start with the installation process. Alright, let's get to it. Just a quick note, these rock sliders do have a slight bow on the mounting plate. That is there because the frame on these Sequoias aren't just a flat surface. The frame does have a slight bow to it, so that's why that's there. Just wanted to clarify that bow on the mounting plate, just in case you guys were wondering if it was bent when you received them or whatnot, but here they are. We're gonna start on the driver's side. There are 8 12mm bolts down here, and they're right here. 1, 2, 4, 2 on each bracket. Sweet. So now we're gonna remove the 3 12mm bolts right here. 1, 2, and 1 right here in the back. Okay, so this is the hardware we're using. This is for the driver's side right here. You're gonna get, see, 1 6-inch bolt, 4 5-inch bolts, washers. These go on the back side of the frame, and these 12mm, these are actually 13 now, but these 13mm bolts are going to replace the 2 brake line bolts that were previously holding your brake line in place. And then this is the passenger side, same thing, but the passenger side doesn't have those 12mm bolts, but still you get these PP 5/8 bolts. Alright, so once you take those brake line brackets off, now it's time to just put this rock slider up against the frame, line up the holes, and then just start running the bolts through the frame. And that's pretty much it. Once you do that, tying everything down, make sure your rock slider is straight, and you're good to go. Let's get to it. So the orientation of the bolts, the first bolt is the 6-inch, the one in the front. And that one you're gonna put bolt, gold washer, through the frame, and then this big washer in the back, and then the back. Alright, so the second bolt, we're gonna put it in from the back this way. And the orientation for that is going to be the thick washer first. There's also a fuel line right here in the way that's just held on by a plastic clip. Just loosen that clip and move that fuel line out of the way, just so you can have access to the hole. We're gonna put the gold washer in the front, ow, and then the net on the outside. And then the last bolts, they're going to be going in from the outside. in. So remember, it's the bolt with the gold washer on the rock slider side. The gold washer is always on the rock slider side. The thick washer is going to be on the inside of the frame, on the back side of the frame. And yeah, just put them all up, give them a little squeeze, and make sure the rock slider is straight, and then tighten them all the way down. That's pretty much the install. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so for this next step, we're going to use a 12mm ratchet with a deep socket, and then if you have a ratcheting wrench, that'll be cool, or a crescent wrench will help as well if you have one of those too. So either these two, or these two, or these two. Whatever works. Ratcheting wrenches are quicker. So let's get to it. We're just going to line up the rock slider and then tighten everything down. Then I will show you the final result. Alright, so after this too, this is the same thing for the other side. Just whatever's in the way, bolt wise, just remove them. Put the rock slider up against the frame, run the bolts through, tighten everything down, but make sure the rock slider is straight first before you tighten everything down. So, alright, let's get to it. It's the final install of the rock sliders. This is how they bolt onto the frame. Goes all the way to the back. This cutout right here is that cutout is for some Sequoias have an exhaust hanger going through the frame. That's what that's for. This one doesn't have it, but some have it, some don't. So this is what the rig looks like with the rock sliders. Completely transformed the look of the truck. Nothing crazy, but that's pretty much it right here. First gen Sequoia rock sliders. Alright, if you guys have any more questions, you could visit us at restlessoffroad.com or email us at restlessoffroad@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.